two dolls hidden deep in the overgrown garden of our old house. A house buried in the middle of a dense jungle far from the city. They were not ordinary dolls. One had a soft smile, a dress still shining despite its age, while the other looked dark, scratched, its eyes uneven, one almost broken. I felt drawn to them, and in my childish imagination, I gave them roles, one good, one evil. I held them close to my face, whispering to myself, "This is good, this is bad," and I played for hours, letting them slap each other lightly, as though they were alive in my hands. The good doll would strike the bad doll across the cheek, and in my play, I made the bad one stagger back. I thought it was only a game, a battle between innocence and wickedness. But that night, everything changed. After play, I placed them on a chair, their tiny hands still touching, as if frozen mid-battle, and I went to sleep. But in the dead silence of midnight, I awoke to the sound of scratching on the floor. My eyes opened, and I couldn't believe it. The bad doll was gone from the chair. A heavy shadow loomed, and from the corner of my room, I saw it. She had grown, no longer small, but towering like a monster, with glowing eyes, her cracked face stretching into something almost human. With a chilling screech, she lunged at me, her porcelain hand grabbing my blanket. And with one powerful throw, she hurled me off my bed. My body slammed into the floor, pain rushing through me. And when I looked up, she held a sharp knife in her hand. Terrified, I scrambled, bleeding from the fall, running toward the door, but she was faster. The bad doll slashed the wall beside me, the blade sparking against the wood, her laughter echoing like broken glass. I hid behind a cupboard, holding my breath, my heart pounding so loud I thought she would hear it. Her footsteps grew heavier, dragging across the floor as if she enjoyed the hunt. Then, when she raised the knife to strike, a sudden force stopped her. From the darkness, the good doll appeared, but she was no longer small and fragile. She too had changed, grown into a monstrous figure, her eyes glowing, not green, but pure white. Without warning, she slapped the bad doll with such strength that the walls shook. The bad doll hissed, striking back with a sharp backhand, and the two of them clashed before my eyes. I was frozen, watching dolls, once lifeless toys, fight like beasts. They tore at each other, smashing furniture, blood splattering as the knife cut through cloth and porcelain, their shrieks filling the night. Sometimes the good doll pushed the bad one down, pinning her, only for the bad one to rise again, clawing, stabbing, throwing her across the room. Each time one hit, the other answered. One slap, one strike, one scream, one wound. Their battle moved from my bedroom into the hallway, dragging me with it. As doors slammed and lights flickered, I ran, hiding again and again, but the war never stopped. They fought through the kitchen, knocking plates into pieces, the knife flying, slashing the table. They fought in the living room, smashing the old mirror, glass cutting into my arms as I shielded myself. And through it all, I couldn't escape. The house was locked, the jungle outside, too dark to run. I was trapped between two monsters, one evil, one good, yet both terrifying in their power. As hours passed, I was covered in blood, not knowing if it was theirs or mine. The bad doll grew larger, more monstrous, her face splitting open like cracked porcelain, revealing something living inside. The good doll, too, became stranger, her beauty turning alien, her strength frightening, her voice echoing as she swore to protect me. Every time I thought it was over, one of them would rise again, and the fight would begin anew, slaps turning into punches, punches into stabs, stabs into screams, until finally, as dawn broke, the battle reached its end, but not without horror that left me trembling forever.